Rebbe. Also Tzlusei, fourth line from the bottom. Amar Achi. Again, these are all tefillahs that were said by the Tanoim Aroim at the end of the davening. Yiratzoi v'decha Hashem Lekeinu L'kev V'seinu Shetatzilenu mi'azei planim. Oh, maybe we did this yesterday. Did we do this yesterday? Maybe we did it. It was planim. Mi'azei planim mi'alim rab pegel rab mi'etzer rab mi'chaber rab mi'shachin rab satan rab mashkes midin kosher ba'aldin kosher bein shu bris bein she'ena bris. Even though he had protection, he had the guards of Antigonus, he still davened that. Okay, Rav Safra. We ask that Hashem should bring peace to the Pamalia Shomala. Pamalia Shomala refers to the Sorim, the angels, and the koach of the different nations, different ummahs. There's peace lamala, there'll be peace lamata. The war and any type of fighting, its source is always in the Pamal Yishamala. So we daven also the Pamal Yishamala. Okay, we're the top of Yud Zayin and Aleph Rabbi Say. First line still. Ubeina talmidim ha'oiskim b'teiroscha. Should also bring peace to the talmidim that learn Torah ben ha'oiskim l'shma, ben ha'oiskim shelo l'shma. V'chol ha'oiskim shelo l'shma. Anyone who's learning shelo l'shma, so yiratzoin sheyeh ha'oiskim l'shma. Rabbi Alexandri, Pasuk Tlusi Yom HaHachi, he said as follows. You should put us in the corner of light. Don't put us in darkness. Don't make our hearts sad or bitzar. And our eyes should not be dark. Rav was Masalat. That was a different person who was saying that tefillah. And Rabbi Alexandria, in fact, was saying a little bit differently. This is a famous expression in the world. We say like this. We want to do your will. We want to do that. The Ratzon is there. We have a Ratzon. And we have a Ratzon, so Habal time is Messiah, so Hashem should help us. But we are technically held back by what? Sa'or Shabi Isa. The Sa'or, what do you call it? The leaven, in the bread that makes the chametz. In other words, the Sa'or is the Yetzer Hara. Tahara, like bread, rises and becomes fatter and more softer and more gashmi, so too HaKadosh Baruch Hu put the Yetzer Hara, he put the physical, materialistic goof with the Yetzer Hara, and that holds us back. And Shibin Malchus says we want to do it, but we're held back. And the Shibin Malchus, the control of the Rishayim, of the other nations, also lower us. So we ask Hashem Yiratzon Fanecha Shtatzilenu Miyadom. So we can daven. It's interesting, even though, this is a chiddush here, you see. You really we say, Hakol b'yedei shamayim chutz b'yedei shamayim. So, how exactly do we daven that we should have Yetzer Hara? Shamayim. So no, that's an outside ikuv. Really, be'etzem, we want to do good. We daven that Hashem should protect us for the Yetzer Hara, for the Malchiyah, Yisrael Noshu, Lasus Chukim Tznecha, the Leva of Shalit. Rav Moshe Binyomin Friedman, Rav said a different tefillah. he said as follows, this we're more familiar with. We say, Alakai, Achlo Tzalti. If I wouldn't be created, Eini Kedai. I'm really not worth being created. But I am created. I recognize the fact that I'm dirt. Dirt represents the concept of physical. I come from the physical. I come from the heavy. I'm not. And so I have Yetzer Hara. I'm physical, and it's laziness and sadness. It comes from the midas of offer. So offer ani b'chaye. Certainly, in my death, so here again, I ask Hashem to help me. We say this on Yom Kippur, on Yom Kippur. Hashem should be mechaper, berachamim, and remove my averis, but not through Yisurin. This is called, we say this, Vidu Rav Nuna, Zutya, Yom Kippur. That's what we say in Yom Kippur. Marbei the Ravina Kev Misam Susim Wachi, Lekai, the Tzor the Shiny Meira, should hold back my lips from bad, my tongue. Usfasai, Midabe Mirma, my lips for saying Mirma, for saying evil, for saying trickery. The Mikalai Nafshi, those that curse me, Sidoim, they should be silenced. The Nafshi Kefok I should be offer, I should be, everyone could step on me, I could do whatever I could to help everybody, the Kotiyah. Psach Libi, then when I say that, I say to Hashem, Psach Libi, B'sar Yosef, what's the Sechot Tirdof Nafshi? It's the name of Pegara, Yetzer Hara, Me'ishara, protect me from Yetzer Hara, from an Isha that wants to do Averis, Mikol Royas, HaMisrak Shoyslov Ha'olam, V'chol HaChosh Malai Ra, all those that think bad about me, Mehera, Hafer Atzasam. You should, be Mayfair. You should uproot. You should to get rid of their ideas, their eitzos, the kilkel machshavtam, and be mekalkel their thoughts. Yiratzon im rufi ve'eged lefnech Hashem tzuri v'gali. Sheshes gave Yosef a tinus now. Sheshes, when he made a tinus, Bosset the Matzli says, this dafkan a tinus. People would be sin, but there was a solution. Makriv korban, and now what do you do in a korban? You're makriv really, right, in a korban chatas, the chelba v'domai. You do zrika, you bring the evarim, the inside evarim, the chelev, and you're makriv and bezbech v'schaper v'achshav. Yeshafti b'tainis, so there's no korban. I did a tainis. When it's my chelbi v'domi, and my fat, my blood was nismayit. So yiratzon v'necha she chelbi v'domi shnismayit ki ilo yikrafti v'necha kamizbeach. It's always I brought myself in some way. I'm bringing myself on the mizbeach with Tzeni. Rabbi Yechid Kiavi Messiah Sefer the Iyuv, after he learned the whole Sefer of Iyuv. And the Nisyanis of Yom Rachi, he came to the realization, he said, Soif Adam Lamus, eventually a person will die. Soif Behema L'Shchita. Also Behema is going to be Shechta, Akol Misa. Everything is potentially made the Misa. Asher Mi, so what is important right now? What's important right now is Asher Mi should go to Torah, a person who grows in Torah. And his work is in Torah. He said nachas ruach liyotzro, and he brings nachas ruach to his creator. V'godal b'shem toiv, and he grows with a good name. V'nifta b'shem toiv min ha'olam, for all of them shlomi toiv shem. Better is a good name b'shem and toiv, from good oil, from good produce. V'yom ha'mavis. Greater is the day of death when he has a Shem Toiv from the day of birth. Rameir would say, you should learn with all your heart, to know my ways, and to be continuous, to spend a lot of time, to be basamada, on my doors, or doors of the Beis Medrash. Terasin, itzor. I'll say terasi, the doors of my Torah. And itzor terasi b'libecha. Guard the Torah. Learn the Torah, but make sure you guard it in your heart. It should be in front of your eyes. Yerasi, my fear. Shmor picha b'kochet. Guard your mouth from any aveira. V'tayar, v'kadosh atzmecha. Purify and be mekadesh. Sanctify yourself. B'kol ashma, from any bad v'avoin. V'aniyeh imcha b'kol makom, and I will be with you. We're not going to put the Rabbanim Diavde. The Rabbanim of Diavde would say, they would say here, this is a little more complicated. They would say as follows: Ani birya. I'm a creation of Hashem. Chavrei birya. My friends are also creations of Hashem. Now, but we're different though. Ani melachti be'ir. We're going to see means I learn. I do my work in the Beis Medrash in the year. He works in the field. It's parnasa. Ani mishkim melachti. I get up early to learn. Now he does not misgather. He doesn't come into my realm in malachti. He stays into his. Kachani misgadeh malachti. I also don't go into his. Now maybe you'll say that ani marbe v'umayit. So see, the way Rashi learns it, actually, it's a taina against him. He's saying, like, why does he stay in the field? Why doesn't he come to the Beis Medrash? What's wrong? So you say, I don't know why. Because, he's not used to the Beis Medrash. He stays out and works. So I am marbe. I sit and learn a lot. I sit and learn. I come to Beis Medrash. I learned 5 blot of Gemara. I learned Taisasim. I learned a lot. He's going to come. What's he going to do? He's going to learn a few lines. Maybe you'll get to Taisvis. I don't know. So maybe that's why he stays away. Shanenu. So here he says no. Shnenu echad. Amarbe. Shaninu. Sorry. Shaninu. We learned to the Mishnah. Echad marbe echad mamid. It doesn't matter how much your quantity of learning is. It's not what Hashem measures, your quantity. He measures echad marbe. It's what's important is coming to learn and being mechavein to do it l'shamayim, to do the right thing. So it's like the way Rashi learns, like a taina, I think. Rashi, it's a taina on the person working. Maybe he's right. Rashi says, you wouldn't learn so much. No, he'll get schar. Just like the marbe, as long as he's mechaven libul l'shamayim. Yeah. Sokti more weiter. The ragda bepuma de abaye la'olam ya'adam arum b'yira. A person has to be sly. In what? In yira, being afraid of Hashem. You have to know how to be afraid of Hashem. Another thing, manarach v'shivchama. Person, it says in Mishlei that even when you're in a rough situation or whatever, someone's upset, whatever it is, if you answer softly, a soft answer is meshiv chama. This cools off the anger. Umar b'shalom, and it brings shalom. In mochiv, in kroivav, in kol adam. Afilu nochri b'shuk. Kedei she'oyev the mala v'nechba d'mata, we love the mala v'nechba d'mata. V'mekubal ha'briyos. Omala Rabbi Yochanan ben Zakkai, she'leitim adam shalom ha'olam. I feel like b'shuk, no one ever was able to give him shalom, for he always gave everyone else, said hello first to everybody. B'ragim pum the Rava. Tachlis chochma, the purpose, the ultimate purpose of Torah, of learning, is tshuva ma'is b'tevim. Shleidim karev v'shanu b'ayit b'avish b'mimul Rabba. Misha Godel Imenu b'chokhmah b'minyan. Shneimar, how do you know that? Reishis chokhmah. What is the reishis of the chokhmah? Is Yiras Hashem. The ultimate of the chokhmah is Yiras Hashem. Seichel toiv l'chol yisayim. L'yisayim lo nemer ela oiseihem. L'oisim lishma. They do it for shma. L'oisim shelo lishma. L'chol oisish lishma. And in fact, doing shelo lishma is noichlo shelo nivra. Better not to be created. Tosfos and Rashi, but they both ask, what do you mean? They've better been created? Well, it says we took shelo lishma about the shma. So they say, no, but that's true. 100%. But we're saying over here is that's if he's just learning lekanter. He's just doing it just to bother people. He's just like wants to ask kashas or whatever. That's mamash shelo lishma. A little more. Morag the pum de Rav. Lo kol yemazalim ba olam haba ein bar lachir v'lo shtir. V'lo pirvir v'lo masomatin. In olam haba, there's not going to be there's not going to be there's not going to be a shawarma shop over there. We're going to go up in Olam Haba and get a shawarma or whatever, right? And there's no drinking, right? There's not going to be. You can't go bring. There's no beer store over there or whatever, right? V'lo pirv'rivya v'lo masomatin v'lo kinosina. Now there's no kinosina. V'lo tachos. So what's so good about this olam haba? What's going on over there? So in olam haba, as we in our world that we're in now, we can't appreciate. So what's going to be so enjoyable olam haba? That's only because we're looking at it from just our situation that we're having to be stuck in olam hazeh. But the truth is tzadikim yeshim b'tosayim b'Hashem v'nenim yisiv hashchina. The olam haba is pleasure. Is a whole different level of pleasure of being nenem yisiv hashchina. So now it's even called, it's called they're eating and drinking. It's a pleasure, much greater pleasure of eating and drinking. It's something different. We can't even really imagine it. But yeah. A little more here. Now, we find in the Torah a great guarantee to women, definitely to the women more than men, because the call gives them a certain praise and guarantee. It says Nashim are shaninais. The Nashim are called they're calm. They trust Hashem. Kumna Shamana Koili Benois Boitches. They're also called Boitches. They trust in Hashem. Hazeni Imrasi. Amalei. It's just a drush that we see that the continuous guarantee, what under madregas, but vice the choice that they're going to get, they have a very guarantee in their avodas Hashem. So the more then asks, so noshim v'azachin is the famous question. Women, so what are they doing that they're getting these guarantees? Like, well, why? What do women do that they get olam haba so much? So the more answers, they get schusim. They bring their children to learn. It's just the basic knesses. It means, but that's where they learn. That's what the Rebbe teaches them. Ubasnui gavrayu, also by facilitating their husbands to learn. Be'rabanan, and to learn with the Talmid Chacham in the shul. V'natcha in the gavrayu, and they wait for their husbands. It means sometimes they'll encourage their husbands to go away and learn, and they're willing to wait for them, even if it means their husband leaving and going someplace else. Until they come back to their body, even if it means Rashi says they might leave town, they go away, they'll go to a different Beis Medrash and sit and learn. I'll do a little more. Ki avimifter rabbanim be'rabami v'amulei mi be'abchanina. They said, "Ochi olamecha." Again, this means to say when they finished the zman, when they were mifteri, when the zman was over, they would leave and they would give a bracha. We learned the whole zman together. They would say, "Olamcha tire b'chayecha." You should see your goal, what you want, your world, your goals, your aspirations. You should see it in your life, v'achritzcha, in your end. L'chaya olam haba. And your end should be l'chaya olam haba. V'tikvascha d'dor v'dorim. And your hope should be continued. Your heart should study, should understand truna, should understand wisdom. Your mouth should speak wisdom. V'shoincha yarchish v'nonos, and your tongue should say praises. Afapecha, your eyes should yashiro, your eyebrows, yashiro, or your whatever, your cheek or your face should yashiru should be straight. To understand, you should have everything. Should see everything straight to understand Torah. Your eyes should light. Be more Torah. Your face should shine because Torah gives of you das. Your lips should speak das, knowledge, whatever das. Understanding of Torah. Your kidneys, talzenu, should be joyful. Mesharim of straightness. Pamecha, and your footsteps, yerutzu lishmoy divri atik yom. You should run to hear the words of the wives, the old wives of day. Okay, we'll stop here today.